Hi, everyone. It's Elaine at Anabellas. Welcome to episode number 4 of Market Moments. Tonight is the night that we bring to you our final episode of all the newest releases that have been available for pre-order since we last met last Sunday. So I'm going to jump right into it and start showing you all of the things that have come in since last week. The first designer that we're going to feature right now is Stacy Nash. She's got some adorable new releases. Let's start with this little girl. Her name is Lily. She's part of the Animal Cracker series. This has been a very, very popular series for Stacy. Lily is just the cutest little frog. I'm afraid of frogs, but when I saw Lily, not so much. She's just cute as a button. Each of these finishes off at a slightly different size, but let me tell you that this one is there's no stitch count, but they're not very large, and I think that you would enjoy stitching her up. She's just precious, and I know that Stacy has the finishing techniques, I believe, on her website. So in addition to that, we have this adorable pink hair needle book. This features an adorable little hedgehog. I think it's just precious. This is what the back looks like. Really soft pink, very pretty with a little leaf. And there it is again. So this is the Velvet Pink Pear Needle Book. And just as a reminder, today is the absolute last and final day that you can place any order that you would like from Market through Anabellas in our Etsy shop. Here we have her Stitcher's Journal. This journal, I believe, is 36 pages. She featured one of her favorite antique samplers on the front, Sarah Butcher, dated 1826. Let me show that to you again. It's just stunning. And this is available now. You can set your goals for the month. With 36 pages, you're going to have plenty of room to journal all of your progress on all of the beautiful things that you work on over the coming year. So be sure to check that out. But as I was saying, today is the last day to place your pre-order on the Etsy site. These orders will ship after the designer gets back from Nashville, unpacks, and begins shipping to shops. These will not be pre-orders that we can pick up. The deadline for all pre-orders for pickup in Nashville passed earlier this past week. So we left it open a little while longer just so that you can go ahead and place an order, and it'll only be another week or so before you get it, but you got to allow them time to get home and to pack it up and begin shipping it out. Okay, going on to the Animal Cracker series, this is Goose. Goose is just an adorable little giraffe. I think my favorite thing about him is this adorable little hat. How precious that is. Let me see if I can enlarge that. Isn't he adorable? He's so stinking cute. So that's Goose. Then let's see what we have here. Here's a pretty sampler. This is called Rose Hill Farm Sampler. Pretty baskets out front. She's got a beautiful barn or a red house on a beautiful rose farm. Wouldn't that be lovely? And then, of course, there's some smalls, as you can see as well. Very, very pretty. Then again, in the Animal Cracker series, this adorable is Miss Hazel. I think Hazel made her appearance once before. We've gone ahead and listed her again, if I'm not mistaken, so that if you don't have her yet, you can add her to your stash. Here's Harriet. Harriet comes to us just in time for Easter stitching. She's very British. This is part of the Animal Cracker British series. She's very cute. I love her little dress. And then let's see what we've got next. Here's Rufus. Rufus is just, it looks like he's a little brown bear from the circus. There you go. So he is part of Stacy's Animal Cracker series. These are folder charts. So that is all of the newest releases from Stacy, except for Hazel. Like I said, she is a repeat offender. So now let's go to Shakespeare's Peddler. Shakespeare's Peddler. Let's see if it comes up. I probably spelled it wrong. I did. Shakespeare's, whoops. What is that doing? Oh, honest to goodness, I'm telling you, you just can't make this up. Shakespeare. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's kick it off with this beautiful sampler called Kindness Makes Friends. This sampler is stitched on 36 count flax Edinburgh. It is 144 by 234. There you go, that's an enlarged photo. Lots of reds, some pretty grays, just a really, really nice sampler. Then we have her summer sampler fragment. She's got two of them. There's both a summer and a spring, or a summer and a winter, I think. But here is the summer fragment, summer sampler fragment. Sorry about that. And this little guy is stitched on 40 count solid soil by Jude Designs, 124 by 125. It's another pretty little stitch. And then the companion piece is right here. This is the spring sampler, fragment sampler. Isn't that pretty? I love those. Those are quick little stitches. Another beautiful sampler. This one is called Joy. This has been very, very popular. Thinking ahead to the holidays, this would make a beautiful, beautiful stitch. That's another photo. This pretty sampler is stitched on 40 count natural linen by Zweigart. Stitch count is 93 by 146. I love the deer. I love the joy, the words, how pretty they are stitched. The beautiful flower basket. It's just lovely. Okay, here we have Shakespeare's Peddler's Christmas birds. These are her Pennsylvania birds. I think they're part of a series. I love the chocolate chenille in the back that she trimmed it with. This was stitched on 36 count Aztec red by Weeks Dye Works. Stitch count is 145 by 98. Just a really pretty stitch. I love that fabric. We're going to try to get as much fabric as we can when we're in Nashville. Many of the fabric dyers don't allow pre-orders, so we will get what we can and bring it back to you. And if you are not yet RSVP'd for our aftermarket madness party, which will be on Saturday the 29th from 12 to 2, I believe, make sure you go to anabellas.net and RSVP. We only have a few spots left because we've reached our maximum, but we would love to have you join us. Here is People Everywhere. Pray for People Everywhere. That's a cute little stitch. Stitch count on this is 143 by 80 on 40 count natural linen by Zweigart. This one is very pretty. This one is called Flowers That Bloom in the Spring, Bring Promise of Merry Sunshine. This chart has a stitch count of 136 by 127 and has 40 count flax by Zweigart. I apologize for the dogs barking in the background. Terry must be doing something down there. Next is Hope. This cross stitch chart has a stitch count of 149 by 120, stitched on 40 count dark soil by Jude Designs. See if I can give you a closer look at that. Very, very nice. All right. And then last, this is called a French summer sampler. Just beautiful. I love the gold frame. Very simple, but very, very beautiful. This was stitched on 40 count cappuccino by Fiber on a Whim. 299 by 223 is the stitch count. So those are the beautiful new releases by Shakespeare's Peddler. Next, I'm going to show you what we are accepting pre-orders for Shepherd's Bush. Now, these are pre-orders in as much as they do not accept pre-orders. So you're placing a pre-order. When we get to Nashville, we're going to go to their booth and purchase as many items on our pre-order list as we can. And then anything they don't have, they've assured me they will ship as soon as they get back from market. So the first thing I'm going to show you is their garden needle case kit. Now, all we have to show you are the photos. We were not given stitch counts or contents of the kit, but if you're familiar with shepherd's bush, you know that pretty much everything you see will be included in your kit. Please don't quote me on that, but I know that their kits are very popular. We've never had a problem with folks being unhappy with the kits they received. This one is called Blessings Grow. You do receive both charts, and I'm sure you, of course, you're going to be getting the floss and the fabric as well. I'm not sure if the trim is included. As soon as we get to Nashville and we get more information on these kits, I will be updating the listings in the Etsy shop so that you can see them. Olaf is the new stocking by Shepherd's Bush for this year. Every year they come out with a new stocking. There he is. Just a beautiful, beautiful Santa. I love his little, it looks like a reindeer right here. And then, of course, he's got the train at the very bottom, which is just lovely. So that is Olaf. Now, if you would like to purchase the charm pack, there is a link right here. Just click that link, and then you can go ahead and purchase the charm pack, which is used to finish the stocking off. We will bring those back with us from Nashville. Let me put in 2025, so we just limit those. Okay, then we have their bags have been popular. This is called Garden Bag. So of course you can stitch this on one of the bags that we have in the shop. We have both the mini bags and the large bags in a variety of colors. So be sure to check those out. They're pretty popular. This is called Home. This is simply the chart. Home is where we start. Very pretty, very simple, lovely little stitch. I believe this is stitched on 20 count. Let me check. Unless it's another one. Yeah, it must be another one that's here. I know one of these kits is on 20 count. Oh, Be Still. Let me do this one first. Okay, so this is Be Still. This is a kit, and it does include the 20 count fabric, but I thought it was really nice. And then back to this one, probably my favorite. This is called Stitch and Be Happy. This is also a kit. And again, we will bring as many of them back as we can, and the balance will ship as soon as they get home. Oh, I forgot one. Here we go. This is also a kit. It's called How Does Your Garden Grow? Aren't those nice? They always do such a pretty job with all of their new releases. Right, so that was Shepherd's Bush. Now I'm going to hop on over and show you the Blackbird Designs, the two charts that are coming out from Blackbird's Designs. Now, there was a photo that we had up. If you purchased this a couple days ago, these photos just came out yesterday. So the listing was updated with the latest photos. Gifts of the season, this includes 4 projects inspired by an English sampler. So this is a book, and of course you'll get the sampler shown, this one here, and of course there's 2 others, but this is all of the information that they have released so far. And then we have the Sweet Birds Sing. This has 3 projects, 2 that you can see right here. And again, this is a booklet. We will be picking them up or placing the order with Hoffman's Distributing as soon as we get to Nashville, and we'll get those into your hands just as quickly as possible. Now, Little House Needleworks has a chart before I show you Classic Colorworks. What's Little House Needleworks? She has a new chart. It's called Farmer's Market. Let me show you the full size. Isn't that beautiful? So again, this is available for pre-order. We'll get them in Nashville. This is what the chart looks like. That's a close-up. So lots of motifs. This is got a fall vibe to it, but I don't think it's necessarily a fall chart. But I would certainly enjoy stitching it up for fall. So there's that. And then Classic Colorworks has their 2025 3 colors of their cotton embroidery floss that was just released. Having a hard time typing today. These are the 3 colors. You can purchase a floss pack. We are not selling the floss separately right now. It will only come in a floss pack. It will include apple cider, green tea, and sparkling rose. So these are the new colors by Classic Colorworks. And again, these are not the silks. They are the cotton embroidery of floss. While I'm speaking of floss, I'll go ahead and show you the floss that is coming out as well from Weeks Dye Works. There's 5 new colors. They are as shown here. You have Chantilly, Liquid Gold, Olive Branch, Acai Berry, Pickled Okra, and I can't read the last one. I'm not sure what that one says. Not sure what this last one is. But there you go. So those are going to be in a floss pack of 5. So you want to get the orders in. Today's the last day before we get to Nashville to pick as much up as we possibly can. Now let me show you the last one I have for you this evening. This is by Heartstring Samplery. Beth has some pretty new charts. This one is Treasured Memories. So this is the chart right here. Old Friends, New Friends, Treasured Memories. And this chart was stitched on Seraphim 32 count prairie grass, has a stitch count of 135 by 145. And there it is up close. Oh, I'm having such a hard time with this. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit closer. You can see the little tomato there. So a really pretty chart. Then we have a nice little sampler here. This is called an Ode to Libraries. The very existence of libraries affords the best evidence that we may yet have hope for the future of humanity. And this has a stitch count of 150 by 130, needle and flax Hemingway in 36 count. Okay, here we have a sister sampler. Besides a well, one does not thirst. Beside a sister, one does not despair. Another pretty sampler. And this has a stitch count of 215 by 241. Model was stitched with 1 thread over 2. Mad Hatter's Tea Towel, 40 count by Dams of the Needle. And then S is for stitch, just like it says. This is 80 by 80, so it's about 5 by 5. Not a bad size. That's a quick little stitch. Here we have Rock and Roll Sampler. I want to rock and roll all night and cross stitch every day. And then this has a stitch count of 191 by 235. Fox and Rabbit, Dirt Track, 36 count. And then last for this evening is a little bit. This is a little bit of rock and roll. Just a nice little small to coordinate with the sampler. Stitch count of 92 by 46. Same fabric, Dirt Track 36 by Fox and Rabbit. So that's it, my friends. Not much else to show you today. If you want to access everything that we have available now for pre-order for Nashville, you just can go right here, click 2025 Nashville Needlework Market or Nashville Market. Everything will come up that is available right now for you to pre-order. This will be our last market moment until we arrive in Nashville. I'll be coming to you live from there as soon as we get settled and I get rolling. So until I see you sometime later this week, everyone be happy, be well, and most of all, be kind. See you later. Bye-bye.